Let's take a look at what happened with Tesla today. So we closed at 281.95. That's $8.85 down, 3% down. Post-market seemed to be up a little bit. Let's take a look at what we have here on the chart. Let's look at the facts, and then let's look at the trading strategies we could be using. So first, with the facts, Tesla is continuing down today. We have a red candle. Look at this red candle. And we are right smack on our diagonal support. Very nice support. We are right smack on that support. We have not yet reached 273.79. 273.79 is right here. This is our real support that lasted. I said it yesterday. That support is a very important support. So we are not yet down to it. So it's possible tomorrow that we get back down to it. We are still into this downward channel right here. This is the downward channel. We are no longer into this bullish channel that we have been in for almost a year. We are no longer into it. And right now, we should be stopping at 273.79. This is what the lines are telling us, because we have buyers at 273.79. Buyers are there and they are going to accumulate. They should be accumulating there because this is an important number, a number that was very useful in the past. It was used as resistance in the past. We used to come to that number and come back down. This is what we used to do. It used to prevent the stock from going higher. These important numbers that serve as resistance, once a stock goes higher than them, they become a support. So they have a different role. Instead of stopping the price to go up, they are stopping the price to go down. This is something that you can see everywhere on any stock. This is how it works. This is what is telling me that we should be pausing at least at 273, and then at 273.79, we can bounce a little bit. We can go as high as 325. It's not impossible, but this will still be considered noise. If we move back up to 375, stochastic won't be above 60 most likely. And this is going to indicate to us that this is just a dead cat bouncing. It does not mean anything else than it's just noise, because a stock price that is equilibrium always has a little bit of noise. It rarely stays at the very precise price, like at 275 for 5 days. It does not exist. It always moves up and down as it's going down, as it's going up, or as it is going sideways. So a move up and down is just considered noise. When we are going to get outside of our downward channel that we see here, then we are going to start considering that this is no longer noise, but this is a signal. This is why we call it a buy signal, because it starts to becoming an important information instead of just unimportant information. So this is where we are. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart if we can understand something else. So on the 1 hour chart, on the first hour of the day, we tried to go higher. We really tried to go higher. Could not break above 293.65 right here. Could not break above it. I could not close above it. We have broken above it, but came back down. And then we basically continued down. We had a little bit more support at 284.24. And now we are continuing. What can we do with this information? Because we have closed below 284.24 on the 1 hour chart, we can consider this another sell signal with a target of 273.79. This is what we can consider. And you can put the stop loss maybe just a little bit higher than 293.84, because it's not impossible that we come back to that number. Basically, that's pretty much the only play we can do on the 1 hour chart. There are no plays on the daily chart. Take a look at the rest of the market. VIX, oh boy, look at this. VIX up by 2 points, up 10%, closed at 21.12. This is going higher. Everything is going to go down. So be really careful. This is hyperbole a little bit, but when the VIX gets higher than 20, be very careful about going long into something. We had a buy signal yesterday on Discord, but in terms of other stocks, there are very few stocks that really want to go high. Let's take a look at the bonds. So bonds are still pretty much down. We are right smack on the support, on the bearish channel support, and seems like we are going to bounce a little bit here. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. So Dow Jones, haha, look at this. We were on support at 43,339. We just broke that support. So this is a sell signal on Dow Jones. You can look at the Dow Jones ETF, DIA, and this is a short red there. SPX down 1.5%, also big move down today. So this is really scary. What is happening? This is really scary. We are still above some important support. So not all is lost, but things are not super good. When we are going to start breaking below 57.79, then this is going to be even worse. Nasdaq, look at this. Nasdaq, this could be considered a short because we have closed below our support. We have not done that in the past really well. This can be considered a short. Maybe not the best short because the close is not that far below, but wow, this isn't looking nice at all. And Russell, the same thing. We are breaking support. Look at this, breaking support. This is starting to look like a potential crash could be coming. I'm not saying that there is going to be a crash, but this is not looking super good. Let's take a look at the market as a whole. So yeah, lots of red. We have consumer services that is green, energy minerals that is green, finance that is pretty much green, but the technology is red. Electronic technology is pretty much red, a few greens. Retail trade, mainly red. This is really hard. And if we take a look at our list of stock, we see red all around. We have some Chinese stocks. The BYDs of this world, the NEO of this world are doing pretty good, but the rest is pretty much trash. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I want to tell you à la prochaine.